Hey folks, how y'all doing? Wait till some people get in here. Sorry, I'm plugging my phone in. Yeah. Hope you're all doing good. Hey. Hi, how are you? Yeah. I don't know about the rest of you. It's been kind of crazy. But we're going to be fighting a good fight, baby. I'm putting it right through YouTube. Shandika Bashite. Yeah, Dark's running scared right now, folks. I know I've had a few people who have, have been saying about what they're experiencing. And it goes right along with what I've been experiencing as well. So, usually you'll be able to, I'm good. Thank you. Usually you'll be able to tell. I got the sage going. I got a powwow in the middle of my bed, right with my singing bowl. Yeah, I've been nailing that thing all afternoon. The collective, we have to expect this, okay? As the collective, we have to expect opposition. And how we fight is speaking our truth into the ethers, knowing who we are first and foremost. I've been having to tell people this all the time, especially what is your name? You can go by what, your God-given name. Of course, you have another name in the ethers, but yeah, who are you? That's the first step in winning any battle, is knowing who you are. Hi, Lisa, how are you? That is the first step. I've been having crazy dreams. Yeah, I've been having, last night I just had a really wacky dream. I was telling my one, I don't want to call her a subscriber, she's one of my best friends at this point, and I was messaging her today. I woke up and had the weirdest dream, and I'm sitting there, why would I had a dream legit of a past life. That's exactly what it was. And I recognized it. It freaked me out. But like I said, I have a powwow going on in the middle of my room. I have a reading I'm supposed to do a little bit later. Yeah, this is spiritual battle time, folks. And I don't want to say that to kind of like freak you out. Oh boy. Well, you want to know what? That's a ride or die. I don't really talk a whole lot about, I talk about divine partners a lot. But I've noticed with what I do, with readings and stuff, I've noticed a lot of people have gotten stuck on like a karmic, thinking that they were a twin flame. I was one of those people, I know. So like that was kind of a shadow for me to work through, I guess. But I don't know. I'm good, thank you. I don't know. Like I'm at the point where things come up, I fight. I fight with music, I fight with dance, I fight with praying in the spirit. And I pray in the spirit for the collective as well. So this is something that I have been doing for the collective as a whole, but especially for my subscribers. Hey Glitch, how are you? Yeah, I've been, like I said, I have powwow and my singing bowl going. So yeah, this whole that dream shook me last night that I had, and I woke up out of it and I was just like, thank God I woke up. I mean, I legit, you know how like many times we will have dreams where you're almost about ready to die. Yeah. Well, thank you. We have dreams where, well, no, I actually died in my dream. and I came back in another life again. So yeah, it was odd. I've never had a dream where I actually died. But that one, yeah, I had a past life dream last night and it freaked me out. I woke up and I'm like, what the heck was that? But yeah, I got the old singing bowl going and got the stage going. And then I had some subscribers of mine, or should I say, soul sisters, who have been going through stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been drinking water, lots and lots of water. I've been fasting pretty much most of the week. I had a reading that I had to do for somebody on Wednesday, and it went well. It was the new healing modality is great. Hi Goddess Gifts, how are you? And yeah, so I just want to put it out there. You're not alone. Everybody's going through this stuff who is ascending. Do you guys want me to pull cards? Should I pull cards? I usually can feel energy. I can, if I'm face to face with somebody, I can sense it. I usually can see right into someone's eyes and tell. But as far as, yeah, I should take you guys over to the river. Show you the huge ass river that flows right down from in front of my house and where the two branches meet. The north branch that comes from New York and the western branch. Ooh. They both meet right here in my town where I grew up. But yeah, I'll pull cards quick. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, there's a Queen of Pentacles. Earth energy. Well, we're in Taurus season, so let me pull some cards here. I'm not going to be watching the stream. I've been praying in the spirit all week. I've been fasting. Oh, the Hermit. Yep, many of you have been going in. This is what Spirit's been showing you. Going in and revealing a lot of things as far as who you are, what your gifts are, how you fight this battle. You know. There's the Emperor. Aries and Virgo. Interesting. If any of you guys want to learn tarot or learn about how I came into it. Oh, there's Aries again, the Fool. Shit. Supposed to take that leap of faith. Everybody, you're supposed to take that leap of faith. What is Spirit telling you? What is Spirit telling you to do? You need to obey. We can't just hear. We need to take the steps and that leap of faith that we are hearing correctly, and Spirit shows up and meets you there. And then you know, yeah, see, right here, Spirit's telling you make the damn decision, for Pete's sakes. Right here, right here is, you know, not knowing what to do, kind of being indecisive. This came out in reverse for you guys. You guys know what you're supposed to do, doggone it. Do it. Yeah, well, we've discussed narcissist stuff on my channel, so yeah. They're fun to deal with, aren't they? Well, they're all getting exposed right now. Yeah, here's Four Swords. This is the Dark Night of the Soul card, I call. And it's rooted in fear. Can you hear me? Yeah, this is rooted in fear. This whole idea that many of us have been abandoned, isolated, and rejected, that's all rooted in a spirit of fear. We cannot fear dark forces at all. None. They don't deserve that. What they deserve is getting exposed for exactly what they are. Yeah. Exactly. We are above that. We are all above that. Don't fear this. When spirit puts you on your back, know that it's a lesson. Know that you're going to come out the other side stronger. That's one thing that we need to know. I'm not saying I do this perfectly. I don't. I suck sometimes. I'm not saying I'm perfect. None of us are. That's the whole thing of being mortal. Yeah. Well, you got to embrace that. Yeah, many of us have been heartbroken. That's been a big thing. Is not feeling very stable in whatever you're doing as far as like relationship wise. Yeah. Whoa. Sorry, I've been getting hit with energy a lot and I twitch sometimes. So yeah, bring your walls down. It's time. Bring those walls down. Whatever you're hiding behind, you need to stop it. All right, Spirit, give me a reading. Should I do? I'm going to grab my other cards. Hang on. Oh, there's the Emperor coming out again. My gosh, with Ace of Pentacles. New start, folks, instability. Embrace this. I know. Yeah. Well, Heidi, I sent you a bunch of songs to listen to, and that's warfare too. Put it out in the ethers, and we aren't taking no shit from dark forces. Nope. Speak it out, like I said. There's the 8 of Wands. This is communication. This could be over the airwaves. This is speaking words out your mouth to who you need to talk to. That's where you get stable. Yep. Okay, these cards are ready. Story time. I have not done story time in forever. Time for story time. Many of you have never saw story time with BFI, but we're going to do story time. Thank you. I wouldn't say that, but I'm good. So, oh look, there's the Lovers. This is that whole twin flame card. First one out. Interesting. All right. That's where it starts. The World card. Cycles. Ending. We are coming into a new age, folks. 4 of Pentacles. This is, you need to drop those pentacles. Have faith that, you're covered. The Empress. She's coming. Divine Masculine and Feminine, right here. Yeah. These type of people are getting exposed. These asshole people, I'm sorry, I hate to put it that way, but yeah, the people that like stick you and there you end up getting stuck and yeah, they think they're victorious. This came out in reverse. Nope. They're not transforming. We're called to transform. That's not happening for those people who have stuck you. I hate to tell you that. They're stuck. Either way, here's the 2 of Pentacles. Here's making that choice again. And there's the 2 of Wands. Fear or faith. This is my fear or faith card. Which path are you going to choose? Don't be scared of what's in these bushes. Don't be scared. You have the fear or faith right there. And when you go through, here's that Ace of Pentacles. There's that new start. These Queen of Swords people, yeah, this woman will tell you the truth, and she is cutting when she does. These people are, they're going to, you know what, fall away. Anybody who has been nasty is falling away. You're getting clarity on it right now. who belongs in your life, who belongs in your soul group, who belongs, Spirit's coming with that sword of truth. Any manipulative, narcissistic people, like a King of Wands in reverse, bye-bye. Have to just, that get you stuck in your head and get you kind of, caught up. Ain't happening. There is no victory in those type of people. See, and then there's a 10 of right in reverse. Spirit's calling y'all to a higher spirituality. And with that, hold on a minute. Ooh, hang on, I'm learning this thing. Time. We need balance. We need to be balanced within ourselves. That's what's going to bring this in, is having that balance. This is also the card of Sagittarius. There's a divine cup that you're not seeing. Some of you aren't seeing this divine cup because of third-party bullshit that you've allowed. No more, folks. Yeah. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. Those conflicts against flesh and blood, we don't wrestle against those people. Like the glitch said, we light lock that. You need to heal. There's more healing coming. More healing coming. Be independent. Know who you are. This is the Miss Independent card. This is the woman who is, she's not afraid to be alone. She's open to love. Divine masculine, we're open to love. But we're no longer going to be like this anymore, which is stuck in your head. This is all in the airwaves. This is that card of positive and negative thoughts, transmuting it in your mind and then you speak out the positive into that situation. New karmic cycles are coming. Yep, weighing it up. You got to drop those 4 of Pentacles, though, that you were holding. Everything that you're holding on so tight to, Spirit's been weighing it up. Now, he's showing you. Stay positive. There's the most positive card in the deck, the Sun. What a sync. No more being left out in the cold either. Coming into our power. Stable. Rolling, our own empires. This third-party bullshit stuff. Well, you can look at this as celebrating a lot. We should be celebrating. This came out in reverse, which I usually look at that as, third-party people, This is stuff that has happened in the past. Let it in the past. These tower moments, we'll probably still see some. Got to remember that they are a tool for you to come into a higher consciousness and for you to be able to push forward and persevere. But you got to speak it out. Speak it out. There's that third-party card again. Absolutely. We're done being heartbroken over mortal men. Many of us have had sleepless nights. Many of us, secrets have been exposed. We're waiting for our ships to come in now. Well, I think many of you already know there's strength. Spirit said he's giving you strength to go through this, whatever battle you're facing. Knight of Cups in reverse. We're not accepting these type of people who are unemotionally available. Nope. Spirit's been making you go in, forcing it. Because guess what? Dark forces know. That's why many of us have come under attack this week, is because many of us have been fighting this and we felt alone. And here we are. Going in, looking at those shadows. Spirit's been exposing those shadows. Sorry, guys. Spirit's been exposing those shadows. And it's time to face them, especially with false soulmates. People who did not have your best interest at heart. People who did not care how they treated you. High Priestess in reverse. Okay. If you felt like you've been blocked spiritually, please fast. So that, yeah, you're not, Spirit's asking you to tear down your walls between you and the divine. Yeah, we've all been dealing with sneaky line cheating people, but guess what? Those people that are coming in now aren't going to be. I'm sorry, guys. My thing keeps saying reconnecting. Yeah, we're moving into calmer waters, moving away from the bullshit. Those days of crying, we cannot be crying. I mean, yeah, it's good to, we're on the front lines. No warriors are supposed to be like this at this point. I get it. We have to be here sometimes. Yeah. Tables have turned. And it's time to be victorious and have this divine partnership. My thing keeps on. Yeah. I know. It keeps reconnecting me. Isn't that interesting how it's doing that? We need to speak out our truth in power. And move forward with the chariot. No more toxic energy. Yeah, this is that fighting. This is, toxic. Also, I'm not going to I'm just doing the energy. I'm not going to really talk about, We have to know who dark forces are. We have to know who our enemy is. And here's that Four of Swords again, by going in and allowing Spirit to reveal those shadows that we fear. We fear coming out. Spirit saying, drop those burdens, give the burden to me so you can manifest whatever you need. Right here's the Queen of Wands. She's one of the baddest ass bitches in the whole damn zodiac. She's the warrior. You want to know what? This fiery little page here, page of, you cannot have contact with toxic energy. We already know what's ours. Seven of Pentacles. It's like, you know what the gifts Spirit put in you are. You know what you've been working so hard for. If you have been staying in contact with toxic people, yeah, it could very well be stunted. So you need to cut them off quickly. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck, right alongside the Knight of Wands. Spirit's giving you a new start. Yeah, these are perceived perceptions. These swords are not piercing this fella's back. These are all those things that we have feared in the past. Whether, dreams, exes, things we've done that we're not proud of. Yeah, these are the things that dark forces will use against you. I never thought I'd be doing YouTube. New contracts that are forged in fire. Here comes judgment. The all call with the angels. You need to remember how we fight and work on yourself. Continue to work on what you're supposed to do. Stay focused. Because I'm sure you've had dreams from childhood on up. Guess what? Time to come into spiritual music. But you have to take that leap of faith. Here's the Fool. Take that leap to that divine person who's emotionally available can come in. Even though at this point right now, I don't feel that is what we're really fighting with. And many of us have been fighting with these relationships. I'll get to that. I'm almost finished here. Many of us have been stuck. And y'all know it. From energy that is like this, in and out, not knowing what the hell they want. Yeah, I don't usually, if he's in your verse, it's like you're stuck. This is the hoe bag of the deck, folks. Mr. Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. That's that Ace of Pentacles. Speak out your mouth what you want. Speak out your mouth what you know to be true, so that your divine partner can actually enter when it's the right time. I love this because Saturn, the planet Saturn is in this card. Guess what? Saturn is now in retro. So yeah, many of us are going to feel like, yeah, we're kind of stuck. But this is a good time to go in. It's a very good time to go in and ask Spirit how to get unstuck, so that we don't have to be so defensive all the damn time. We can not only receive, but we can give stability as well. Here she comes. Queen of Pentacles. Yep. Interesting. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen right after her. Here's a lot of options that Spirit is giving you right now on how to fight this battle. I suggest you remember the promises that Spirit gave you. Here's the rainbow. You remember that Spirit is with you all the time. Ground yourself with the earth. Use your resources to expand the kingdom. All those promises over here, yeah, they're forged in fire now. Yep. Speak them into the ethers. Sometimes you have to remind and be persistent. When you know who you are, speak it out. Let dark forces know who the hell they're messing with. You're going to be victorious when you do. This is a promise. Here comes a stability card. Boom. Last card. Boom. Right. So that was story time with Lisa. I haven't done that in a long time. So, some of you said you've been having black magic used against you. Like voodoo type stuff. Well, if that's what's going on, I've had all kinds of spiritual attack. It hasn't been so bad this week for me, except for in my dreams. I've had, dark forces well, light lock that shit. You need to remember who you are. I'm going to give you guys scripture. I hope you don't mind. But this is scripture. And I remember when I woke up today after having that past life dream that I know that I had, I remembered like Jacob, who would not let go of the angel of God and said, I'm not letting you go till you bless me. We have to be like that. Those curses from black magic will be broken when you... Okay. Dick, if you're dealing with narcissist people, that very well could be why. But yeah, I'm going to show you something. I got nailed by Spirit back in 2002. And then in 2002, I got my prayer language. In 2005, I ended up getting nailed to the wall. 2006, I ended up in Brazil praying over sick people, watching them manifest demonically, and watching them end up getting their whole soul plus their body come into alignment and come into the knowledge of divine healing and how that is. I got to show you something. I got this tattoo in 2008 on my leg. That is in Portuguese. Not too many people have saw all my tattoos. You can see the ones on my arms mostly, but most of my tattoos are usually hidden. But this cross is on my left hip. This cross, because of being Aries and being a warrior and being tenacious. This is in Portuguese. It says, "Come, Holy Spirit," right above it. He blocked me, so I couldn't reach out to help him. That's a blessing in disguise. You're not supposed to help him. This is one of the things that Spirit has been showing me is as a light worker and an empath. We're not supposed to help everybody. We're not. We're supposed to help those who come to us, who want it. You could put it out there. Definitely put it out there, but please don't try and force yourself, because you're just asking for dark forces to take a hold of you. You're putting yourself in a position of vulnerability when you do that. So please, your energy reserve is very precious. You need to understand your vibration and your frequency and your power, and understand that it's precious. What you have going right now, you can't just share with just everybody. We have a soul group. We are to build each other up, and people will see your light. Those are the ones that you're supposed to help. They'll come to you. Of course, I've had trolls already try and troll my channel and stuff, and it is what it is. Well, yeah, I know you did, Heidi. You guys were on that shit. Like white on rice. I'll never forget one dream that I had. This was way back when I was still married. This goes way back. I was my ex-husband was sleeping in bed right next to me, and I remember fighting off a demon. And you know how like you can't speak when like you're in shock. Some people call it sleep paralysis. I could only think it because I couldn't scream it out. I couldn't even talk because I felt like I was being choked out. And all I could do is scream Jesus's name. And guess what? It had to leave. It had to go. That's the power. Yeah. Like I said, right now, Spirit has really been showing me who I am and what I'm called to do. Leading people, the right people to me for me to help. Spirit gave me a healing modality for people, because that is where one of my giftings really lay, is not just being able to interpret cards, obviously. Well, nobody can snuff out your flame. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you. Look, that's the last thing I'd ever want to come across as being deceiving. I tell you folks what works, what has worked for me. When it comes to fighting spiritual battles, that's how you fight. Faith like a child. Know that you're protected. Know that the divine got you. Well, guess what happened to me last year, this month? I ended up losing my job in behavioral health because I cared too much. Yeah, I'm not allowed. I wasn't allowed to care about people and take them to therapy. That's how corrupt our local municipalities are. They want to keep people in this system so that they can control them. I saw it firsthand. And I have yet to expose that. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, I know. I know. I'm going to tell you what. My channel has exploded since Resurrection Day. And I want to thank all of my new subs, all of you who have been on here, and my other subscribers that have been with me from pretty much the beginning. Thank you for sticking it out with me, because guess what? You got to see a lot of my shadows come up. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. But you still all loved me through it and cared, so I appreciate that. Yeah, and karma doesn't miss an address. We need to remember this. Karma don't miss a damn address. And those are the crazy synchronicities that I get a front row seat to see. And the reason why is because when I do get to see it, yeah, a little bit, it's like validation to know that I have done the right thing. Well, coming through Aries season, we are in a whole new energy. We have got to get used to this. Things aren't going to be like they were in the past. Well, if he's your divine masculine, you're on the right track then. I already know that my person is going to be on the same level as me or above. That's what I've been putting out into the ethers. That's what I've been speaking over my life, is to have a spiritual covering. Besides, that's what men are supposed to do for women, is protect them. That's all I've ever wanted, was to be protected. I need my covering. So I would like us to do, if you have time where you're at, I'm going to speak Psalm 91 over you all. I hope you don't mind that. And if you do, oh well. But this was my promise that I got when I was on the floor vibrating in my church and everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. And it's all about warfare. And it's all about, being protected by spirit. So, sorry guys. I'm going to speak this over you guys on my channel. So if you guys could all kind of like go into like a meditative state wherever you're at, I'm going to hit my singing bowl here. And then I'm going to start speaking this out over you guys so that you get that protection. Oh my gosh. You guys aren't going to believe my books of my Bible. It just switched to Kings, Second Kings. This has to do Second Kings chapter 9. It's a story about Jezebel, the spirit of Jezebel, that narcissistic spirit. Look, I don't know if you guys know about the story about Jezebel. Actually, my other channel that I was going to start, which I decided to hold off on. Whoa. Had to do with it's called Jehu's Revenge, by the way. My new channel. I just didn't start anything on it yet. This has to do with healing and then coming into moving forward. Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. I don't know if you guys know anything about Elisha. He was a prophet. Elisha was a prophet from God. Jezebel had her own prophets that were like dark forces. And Elisha ended up setting up a sacrifice, or should I say, an altar to God, the Almighty. He called fire down from heaven. Not only one prophet against 70 other prophets of Jezebel's. He not only did that fire burn up his altar, it burned up the altar, the other altar, and all of those 70 prophets of Jezebel's. She wasn't a very happy queen at that point. She was pretty pissed off. So guess what she did? She ended up sending out messengers. We can call them flying monkeys in today's society, that she was going to kill him. So Elisha got scared and went into fear. And guess where he ran? He ran to the mountain to get away from, all of that stuff. He ran to the same mountain Moses got the 10 Commandments. Same place where Elisha was ended up taken up in the chariot to heaven. Elijah? Yeah. Elisha got his mantle. Listen. My dove's outside. I just heard it. My hand is legit tingling on fire right now. Do you hear the cooing? Yeah. Either way, when Elisha went up to that mountain, he didn't get fire. He was expecting fire, wind, like all of the other prophets and people from the past got. He expected the same type of manifestations. No, what he did is he wrapped himself in his own mantle, in his own gifting. And he heard God speak to him. And God told him, you go anoint Jehu king over Israel, because Jezebel is about to come. Her throne is getting tossed and exposed. We have a Pluto retrograde right now. People don't understand astrology. Some people do, some people don't. Right now we have Pluto retrograde, we have Saturn in retrograde, we have Jupiter in retrograde. I was just talking about that today. About we need to be walking in our shoes of peace. We need to have peace right now. And I've been fighting in the spirit all day since I woke up. I hear my dove outside. Usually I hear it in the morning. That's what wakes me up. Either way. So Elisha did that. He went and did what? Yeah. He heard God tell him to do. You want to know what Jehu did? He went and anointed Jehu king over Israel. He anointed Jehu with oil and said to him, "Thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, I have anointed you king over the people of the Lord over Israel. You shall strike down the house of Ahab your master, that I may avenge the blood of my servants the prophets, and all the servants of the Lord who have died at the hands of Jezebel. For the whole house of Ahab shall perish, and I will cut off from Ahab every male bond or free in Israel. I will make the house of Ahab like the house of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, and like the house of Baasha, son of... Ooh. And the dog shall eat Jezebel in the portion of Jezreel, and none shall bury her, and he opened the door and fled. When Jehu came out to the servants of his masters, one said to him, Is all well? Why did this mad fellow come to you? And he said to them, You know the class of men and what he would say. And they said, That is false. Tell us now. And he said, Thus and thus he spoke to me, saying, Thus saith the Lord, I have anointed you king over Israel. He was the son of Jehoshaphat. There was a watchman in the tower, and Jezreel spied the company of Jehu, and he came and said, I see company. And Joram said, Send a horseman to meet them, and have him ask, Do you come in peace? Thus says the king, Is it peace? And Jehu said, What have you to do with peace? Rein in behind me. And the watchman reported, The messenger came to them, but he does not return. He said to him in verse 22, Is it peace, Jehu? And he answered, How can peace exist as long as the fornications of your mother Jezebel and her witchcrafts are so many? Here's the thing I want you all to get. That's a lot of what a lot of us are fighting. Dark forces have embodied narcissists. They have. And many of them have came after light workers to get us off our path. Well, that was only for a season, folks. That was only for a season. Now it's time we fight with our gifts through obedience and continue to do what we're called to do. Amen. Speak out your mouth what you know to be true. Cut off toxic energy. At least to the point where you can function. I was at the point I couldn't function. I dealt with narcissists in church. I've dealt with narcissists in the workplace. I've dealt with narcissists in my family. I've dealt with narcissistic bullshit in relationships. They're everywhere. However, they're all getting exposed. All masks are coming off right now. Mine is, yours is. Who are you? That was one thing Spirit was telling me. Who are you? And I had to speak out my mouth. I am the oath to God. My God-given name is Lisa, which means oath to God. And the synchronicity that goes along with that. My mom's name is Darcy, which means darkness. My sister's name is Stacy, which means resurrection. And my name, I'm the baby of the family, is oath to God. I said this in another video. So that's a synchronicity for me. Out of darkness came resurrection and the oath to God. We need to remember who we are. We are not some peon. Resurrection Day, 12:15 at night, I hit my 1,000 subs. They took my live stream because I would live stream all the time. I'd live stream all my readings that I would do for the signs. I didn't realize the importance of tell me that isn't a synchronicity. I ended up messaging the glitch at 12:15. I said, well, I hit 1,000. He's like, go figure on Easter. Yeah, I like Jesus a lot. He's my best friend. This year for my birthday also, this meant a lot to me because I was always I'm different than the rest of my family. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Yeah. And we have to embrace that. I've embraced that I'm not normal. I've embraced it. I love it. I love who God created me to be. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Either way, my parents gave me this card. Oh, thank you. A birthday wish, dear daughter. One of the greatest treasures a parent could ever know is having a special daughter and watching as she grows. To be a part of her hopes and dreams, feel that sense of pride in watching her achieve so much in everything she's tried. Each memory grows more precious as the days go by. That's the treasure you have brought, which wealth could never buy. Words will never tell you, the thoughts cannot convey the meaning, dearest daughter, you bring to every day. And I was afraid of how my parents would respond to my tarot cards because they're very religious people. But I heard Spirit tell me what to do and I obeyed. Yep, I've been ridiculed. Yep, I've had people come on and troll my shit. Yep. Do you want to know what I do? I expose them for the frauds that they are. All secrets coming out, folks. There's no more of this indecisiveness. There's no more of this not knowing what to do. With that Libra full moon, stripping all masks off, coming down. You just have to freaking walk away from it. What no longer serves you and stop staying stuck in. Because when you get stuck, those shadows come back. And they'll retry you and they'll retest you. Can you handle it? Are you going to wield this sword of faith down here? Because you transform fear into faith. Are you going to walk through that Two of Wands and become emotionally stable in yourself? Because that's what Spirit's doing with this transformation. We're on the battlefield, folks. We're in the front lines. I'm on the front lines. Don't worry, I'll be fine. My story is just beginning. Yeah. I say goodbye to my weakness. So long to the regret. And I suck at singing, so I hope you don't mind. I know where my weaknesses are. Singing's not my strong suit, but whatever. Either way, I'm going to let y'all go. I just wanted to encourage you. I want you guys to, when we're off of here, I want you guys to speak out loud. Y'all have internet connection. You can look it up. The whole chapter of Psalm 91. Speak that over your life. Well, thank you. I was always told I sound like shit, but that's why I was always like, YouTube? What do you mean YouTube? I can't get on YouTube. My voice is horrible. Psalm 91, that's a promise. That was a promise given. Hang on a minute. That's a promise that was given to us as light workers. And we need to, I give it to you. I endow that to you. Oh, nobody puts me down anymore. I'm told I'm crazy, but I embrace my crazy. Listen to the birds. Ah. I love you guys. You guys all hang in there. It's been a really weird week. I've really got a lot of stuff done. And it's been a struggle compared to being on that Four of Swords had me on my back for 2 years. Because I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. I know this. But once, I love you too, sister. I am stubborn. Goddess Gifts, what's your zodiac sign, honey? Let's chat for a moment. I'm glad y'all came in the chat anyway. I don't know where the glitch went. Oh, you're Cap? I'm a Cap moon. Oh, lovely Capricorn. I have a Cap sun. I'm a Cap moon. Or my son. My boy is actually Capricorn. Are you still at work, Jess? Either way, if you have any questions, you can email me, beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. Get a hold of me. I'm here for you. I love you guys. Please hit the thumbs up button before you click off, please. Oh, you're a Sag? Did you check out the Sag reading I did? Cat Sun, Cat Venus, Libra Moon. What's your rising sign? Here's one of the things that we have to understand. We can't stay in grief mode. We can't stay in grief mode. We need to forget the shit that has happened. That's all in the past it's past. It's time to move forward and break free. But that's a decision you have to make yourself. Yeah, check it out. Sagittarius's reading was awesome this past month. So it has like 3.5K views last I saw. I got a lot of good feedback from it. Capricorn's reading has over 1,000, like 1K view. It's getting up there. Well, hello, Molly. Every day is a brand new day. No, your rising sign is the sign at the time you're born. It's the zodiac sign that's coming over the eastern horizon. at the exact time of your birth, which is more like what your personality would be than your sun sign. Oh my goodness. There's my Gemini kitty. Come here. Hi, Mama. She's the vocal one. Go figure. Yep. She's an air sign. Yes, you are. All right. Well, I have a private reading that I have to be doing here pretty directly. So I'm going to let you all go. You guys have a beautiful Friday night. If you need me, you know where to find me. I have my moon's in Cap. I think that's the only thing I have in Capricorn. Well, that's where forgiveness comes in. Are you willing to forgive? My readings have everything to do with healing. At this point, I got a new healing modality. Either way. Yeah, get a hold of me. I love you guys. Mwah. You guys be safe. Have a great weekend. Get a hold of me, please. I love you. Bye.